Hi everyone, my name is Max Andon, and today I will be presenting on cooperative strategies and the challenges that prevent organizations from achieving success. We'll also dive into a real-world example that illustrates both the potential and the pitfalls of these alliances. So let's begin. So what is a cooperative strategy exactly? A cooperative strategy is an attempt by an organization to collaborate with other organizations to achieve a shared goal or objective. In doing so, it's creating value for customers that they cannot achieve independently, emphasizing cooperation over competition. Firms typically use cooperative strategies when they lack the resources, expertise, or market access to pursue opportunities independently. For example, companies may collaborate to access new markets, share technological expertise, or reduce operational risks. In short, a cooperative strategy turns organizational limitations into opportunities through teamwork. There are many different types of cooperative strategies. Cooperative strategies come in several forms, each suited for specific needs. First, let's talk about strategic alliances. This is a type of cooperative strategy in which firms combine some of their resources to create a competitive advantage. Some major type of strategic alliances are joint ventures, equity strategic alliances, and non-equity strategic alliances. The major difference between these three are the structure and ownership. Now let's talk about business level cooperative strategies. Business level cooperative strategies are strategies through which firms combine some of their resources to create a competitive advantage by competing in one or more product markets. Some of the type of business level corporate strategies are complementary strategic alliances, competition response strategy, uncertainty reducing strategy, and lastly, the competition reducing strategy. Corporate level cooperative strategies are strategies through which a firm collaborates with one or more companies to expand its operations. Different types of corporate level strategies are diversifying strategic alliances, synergistic strategic alliances, and franchising. International cooperative strategies are dealing with organizations abroad, and these are virtually seen almost everywhere. A network cooperative strategy is a strategy by which several firms agree to form multiple partnerships to achieve shared objectives. Alliances help firms navigate through slow cycle, fast cycle, and standard cycle markets by protecting or adapting competitive advantages. In my case study, two companies that were used as examples of cooperative strategies were Redbox and Verizon. And before discussing their alliance, I would first like to discuss about these two companies. Redbox, founded in 2002, revolutionized movie rentals through its convenient automated kiosk and later ventured into streaming services online. However, by July of 2024, the company filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, halting its streaming services and laying off over 1,000 employees. Redbox's downfall stemmed from its inability to transition effectively to the booming streaming market. This is where they faced fierce competition from dominant players like Netflix and Hulu, who had already established audience. Coupled with financial struggles and a shrinking demand for physical media such as DVDs, the company failed to adapt to the changing consumer preferences, marking the end of an era for the once popular entertainment provider. Verizon, founded in 1983, is a leading telecom company offering communication, information, and entertainment services. Verizon remains focused on expanding its 5G network, enhancing broadband services, and providing advanced IT solutions, solidifying its position as a key player in the rapidly evolving telecom and technology industry. It operates through two main segments. First, the consumer segment, which provides wireless and wireline communication products to individual customers, and the business segment, which delivers enterprise solutions, including video, data, Internet of Things, and managed network and security services to a variety of businesses. Now let's discuss the strategic alliance. In 2012, Verizon and Redbox formed the strategic alliance, creating a joint venture called Redbox Instant by Verizon. This venture combined Redbox's kiosk rental services with Verizon's digital content delivery. The aim was to offer consumers a seamless multi-platform experience targeting value-conscious audiences. It allowed consumers to access video on demand alongside physical rentals, accessible across various devices. At a first glance, the partnership seemed promising. Verizon brought technological expertise and a national reach, while Redbox contributed an established brand and a rental footprint. However, unfortunately, 2 years later, Redbox Instant by Verizon shut down in October of 2014. The service was just not as successful as they hoped for. So, what went wrong? There were several reasons for its failure. The first one is the limited content selection. Competing platforms offer significantly more variety. Next, poor marketing efforts. Many potential users were unaware of the service. And competition, as previously mentioned by fierce competitors and streaming giants like Netflix and Hulu, which had already built a large loyal audience. Failure to produce original content, a major driver of success in the streaming market, made the original content a huge failure for them as well. Beyond these factors, the partnership struggled with alignment. Misaligned goals between Verizon and Redbox prevented the venture from responding effectively to market demands. This case illustrates how the alliance between Verizon and Redbox, or even other promising partnerships, can fail if strategic execution is not correct. Cooperative strategies face inherent complexities which can hinder success. The main one I like to talk about is partner competition. Partner competition is a critical issue. When partners prioritize self-interest over shared goals, trust erodes and conflicts emerge. Other complexities in developing cooperative strategies are the misaligned or change of objectives and goals, the significant cost and complexities that come along with forming cooperative strategies, operational challenges and inefficiencies, and lastly, organizational culture and differences, which could include communication styles and organizational values. Understanding and addressing these complexities is essential for cooperative strategies to succeed. Competition plays a dual role in cooperative strategies. They play a huge role in the eventual success of cooperative strategies. One of the main roles they play is the driving force of collaboration. Competition encourages organizations to collaborate, as joining forces can provide a competitive edge that may not be achievable independently. Properly managed cooperative strategies can offer advantages that are, one, valuable, rare, imperfectly imitatable, and non-substitutable. Competition also increases the need for innovation and efficiency. Rivalry compels firms to enhance their innovation and operational efficiency, enabling to differentiate their offerings in a crowded marketplace. As well, firms use competition to measure their cooperative strategy success by comparing their performance to rivals. Competition establishes performance benchmarks, prompting organizations to evaluate the effectiveness of their cooperative strategies against those of their rivals. Strategic alliances also come with significant costs. Some of the direct costs involved with the strategic alliances are direct costs, including operational setup fees, legal fees, and marketing expenses, and not to mention the resources allocated to managing the partnership. Next, operational costs, which arise when pursuing a partnership diverts attention from other ventures, which could be more successful. Managing these costs effectively requires clear planning, resource sharing, and a well-defined division of roles and responsibilities. Firms that manage costs poorly risk undermining their partnerships and missing out on key opportunities. Firms face a common dilemma when forming cooperative strategies. Should they focus on cost minimization or opportunity maximization? Cost minimization emphasizes reducing expenses and improving efficiency. This is often done through economies of scale. While this approach increases profitability in the short term, it can limit exploration of new opportunities. Opportunity maximization, on the other hand, focuses on long-term growth through innovation and market expansion. However, this approach requires significant upfront investment, which can be quite costly and ineffective. Achieving a balance between these two goals is possible. Firms can reduce costs in non-strategic areas, leverage economies of scale, and the use of alliances to share risks and investments. By adopting this balanced approach, companies can ensure both profitability and growth. And now I'd like to summarize some key points discussed in this presentation. Cooperative strategies are where firms collaborate to leverage shared resources and create value they couldn't achieve independently. Some of the main reasons why strategic alliances are formed are to create value not possible independently and to overcome resource limitations and access new markets quickly. Some of the key challenges in developing or forming alliances or partnerships are due to the high costs, complexities, misaligned objectives, and operational inefficiencies and trust issues which can hinder success. Effective management of alliances requires clear communication and a strong leadership. Strategic alliances can help firms outperform rivals, but effective strategy management and a strong understanding of competition and market dynamics are crucial. And lastly, trust and flexibility play vital roles in sustaining long-term and successful partnerships. And now my two questions for the class this week are one, based on the example of a strategic alliance discussed between Verizon and Redbox, can you discuss another example where two organizations formed an alliance to create value? And did it succeed or did it fail? And lastly, question number two is, how would you balance the cost minimization and opportunity maximization approaches when managing a strategic alliance? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.